Banished to the Icy Rimworld Impossible. Welcome back to Rimworld Impossible. Well, I'm going to do a new run that is mostly just a skills run, one that just pushes you to your limits, really makes you work at figuring out all the intricacies because you really need to kind of min-max to make things work, and that's the Ice Planet run. Most people do this with they find the worst place they could possibly find on the planet. I'm going to do one that I've set up, which is Banished. Storyline behind this is I've got two political prisoners. They're going to be sent out because the popularity of them when they were deposed was too good. And so they decide, we'll banish you instead. And the people are happy with the fact they're going to banish them instead of executing them. However, being the politicians that they are, both sides, they decide they're going to drop these folks in the most inhospitable place they can find. And then say, not my fault they didn't live. I expect this to go south by the end, but we're going to see how long we can make this go. There's a few things within this build to note. I took out the silver. I mean, why would you throw them down with any money? They have no money, but they will have some food, they'll have some medicine, the components. I'm going to give them both a charge rifle. Kind of necessary when everything else is trying to go with you as well. And I'm going to give them both the synthread parka. The synthread parka will give them some protection against the cold, but not against extreme cold. I actually tried this out with a woolly mammoth type parka, and the cold protection on that was ridiculous and really just negated the whole challenge. And then of course we're going to scatter some stuff across the map. Some ship chunks, some steel, and some packaged survival meals. There's no pet going with us. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. I'm going to do extreme as always. And there's our seed for the world. And then I'm going to try to find a place that's the coldest here. I'll be right back. Okay, we're back, and I found the coldest place I could get on this planet. This is minus 69 degrees in winter, but a warm 15 degrees in summer. Not the worst that I've run into, but it should be still tough enough. We'll give this a try. We actually do have a little bit of room to survive here because of the 15 degrees during summer. So we'll see what happens with that. I'm going to always, usually like to go for the max size. I'm going to do that again. This allows me a lot of room to try to find the wandering polar bear or to set up my defenses and just give me some decent timing about what's coming in or what's going out. But it does make running around a bit hard because if a package of survival meals drops near the edge of the map, you're running for half a day to get it. So there's a balance. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Select our site. And now I'm going to go through and pick some people. So I'm going to pick two people. I would like to get male and female. I'm going to want to try to go for a couple. I am not going to pick anybody who can do that has something they can't do. I want them to be able to do everything. And I'm looking for folks who have some mining skill, some construction skill, and some cooking skill. Of primarily, and the rest of that, as long as it's in there, it's good. I also need to get some decent research. So there are my four key things I want to do: research, mining, construction, and cooking. And we'll see what we get. I'll try to avoid getting a cold lover because that kind of is, a little gamey. But we'll see what happens. I'll be right back. Okay, we're back, and let's take a look and see who I've got here. We've got John Dom Kriegsler. He's been a farmer kid, civil engineer. He's too smart for his own good, and he's got a green thumb here. And he's really likes to shoot, and that'll be helpful for us when we want to get out there and do some defense. That'll come up. Not only will this come up fast, 150%, but it'll get the 80% bonus as well. So he's going to learn really fast. Really good at construction, which is nice. Once we start growing, that's going to be good, and he's going to be the researcher. Even though he doesn't have a passion for it, that's fine. My primary things for this person was the research and the cooking, and he's got a passion for cooking. So we'll get him to do some of the cooking and bring that up pretty quick. Again, that'll be 100% plus 80%, so that should be great. Now, it was really hard, actually, to find a male, because every time I kept going through finding somebody who was incapable of none, it turned out to be female. I don't know what it is. Maybe the developers have decided men just can't do everything and women can. Just possibly, I don't know. And then we've got Quinken, Nanette Liu, and music lover as a child, deep space miner, she grew up. She's pretty, she's got a green thumb, and she's jealous. So this means that we're going to have to build up a nice, impressive bedroom for her, which shouldn't be too hard in the beginning because I'm going to need to stay at 2 people. Even when people join or want to join, I'm going to have to be turning them away until I get my food situation under control. Passion for shooting, again, that's good. Decent animals. So this is going to be our social person. And that's the talker. Look, 0 and 3. We don't really have anybody good at that social, but that'll be fine. Maybe we'll pick somebody up along the way. She can't cook with her dam. So again, Nanette, you're not cooking. Good with construction. That's also excellent. And she's going to be our miner. So that's the key. On this map, one of the things we're going to want to do is probably dig into a mountain somewhere for warmth, because we just won't have resources enough to build a place to survive. Even though we will do something like that in the beginning. We'll talk about that as we get in. So let's see what happens. So now we've landed on the Rimworld. The text that I've put in doesn't seem to carry over. It's still, native fixes. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, baby. And Dom and Annette, let's take a look. So you're going to go grab your parka. You're going to go grab a parka. It is currently 0 degrees outside. Thank you. She already had a jacket? Yeah. Sometimes they get a jacket, sometimes they don't. What do we got here? Another jacket. Alright, so now you both are armed. Excellent. I'm not sure that's a good thing or a bad thing, but hey. And let's go through and unrestrict the gear. There's all the wood and our steel. And then we'll talk about what we've got going on here on the screen. Alright. So when we look at this, you'll notice one of the things immediately is there is no there's some food. There aren't any trees or shrubs or nothing. So growing here is nearly impossible. In fact, it normally is impossible. The only thing you end up with is a couple of predators and maybe like a bunny rabbit. And that's the only thing that can seem to survive on the map. See what I mean about putting gear way out in the middle of nowhere? Look how far out that is. And that'll be hazardous because these critters that are running around are going to get hungry because there's nothing to eat. And when they get hungry, the only thing to eat is going to be us. So we'll have to worry about that. We got a nice section down here for digging, it looks like. Good place to put up a base. And there's a polar bear. So we've got one fox, one polar bear. We'll probably wait till they come to us before we take them out. But we're going to want to take them out before they start killing anything else. Is that a bunny? There's a bunny. And, of course, look at where the food is. Oh, my God. Way the hell over there. All right. And so far, this is really nice. Look at that. We've got ourselves geothermal right nearby. A couple of them. We're going to need that. Actually, 3 of them right nearby. This is sweet. This is going to be where we're going to put our place. The question is how far in do I want to go? I need to keep enough room to build up some power. So I need solar panels. I'm going to need some windmills to get, or the wind generators to make some power, because I'm going to need to get my food going. And to do that, I'm going to have to crash to get hydroponics as fast as possible. After hydroponics, the very next thing I need to work towards is turrets, because I'm going to start getting attacked, and I still only have 2 people, and I'm going to stay low on people intentionally, unless something happens and someone joins who's like an ace, in which case I'll have to deal. But yeah, typically I'm not going to let anybody join or or accept anybody. And I want to get somewhere defensible, and this looks pretty defensible. Everybody's going to have to come down here to get to us. It looks like, is there any steel in here? No, that's a bummer. Steel? Usually there's quite a bit of steel when you do. Oh, look at this. What do we got? Compact plasteel. Silver. That's reasonable. A little bit of steel right there. Ooh. There's some steel right up there. We got over there some silver ore. Compacted machinery, that's good. More compacted machinery right there. Steel over here. Which means I might have to dig a hole through here and just go over here to start mining. Compacted machinery, oh yeah. Yeah, looking likely. Compacted machinery. Lots of compacted machinery. Oop, hello. Over by the edge of the map. Here's some steel. That'll work. Sorta. If I get attacked from that direction, it's going to be a real ugly thing. Oh my god. Alright, so I'm not seeing a lot of steel on this map. At least not readily accessible. What do we got over here? Granite. There's some steel right there. I'm going to have to wait until I clear out the predators before I take care of that. It's too far away. Yeah, lots of steel right over there. Alright. Yeah, this is just too good not to take. So we're going to go down here. So one of the first things is, oh, we got a nice marble wall. Oh, and a bunny! Nice! Oh, where am I going to go? I'm going to probably put my living quarters down in here somewhere. Yeah. Generally what I'd like to do is try to find someplace. This is actually quite nice because I got two walls basically right there that I can use. And then move defenses up in here. But then all my power is going to be out here. So I'm going to have to run up there to defend. It looks like I got a good range there to defend with. That should be alright. Alright, so let's do that. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to build up a structure down here. I'm going to use my steel because the wood is... I can't replace it. I haven't found a way to grow wood again, so we'll deal with that. And what do we go here? Like about 6 by 6. We're going to throw in a couple of sleeping spots because those are free. Boom, boom. There are the 2 sleeping spots. And our door, which we're going to also have to make by steel. There. And we're going to set up a zone, stockpile, to put stuff. And typically I like to keep it nearby. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it right over here. I'm going to make it 10 by 10. Right, is that 10 by 10? No. That's 10 by 10. There we go. Make it 10 by 10. And there's another thing you can do. This is just drop 2 posts here, set under architecture and zone, and set that in for expand roof. So expand build roof area. You no longer have to be enclosed to build a roof. And of course this is going to be roofed in too. I'm going to go over one more. Make sure it overlaps. There we go. And I think we're good. Let's take a look at the work. Everybody does everything, especially hauling. Excellent. Construction for both of you, that's fine. And then we'll change that in a minute for it to be manual shortly. And let's put this up high. So first thing I'm going to do is you guys are going to go up here and collect steel. If I don't, they'll just take enough to do whatever work they're going to do, and I want them to haul it so that there's enough to do all the work that they need to. They'll drop it down here, and then they'll immediately turn around and start working it. Yeah, go, 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 go. Nice. There's my first room done. Outstanding, and you guys have now covered the... So you've noticed now that this is covered, anything I put here won't degrade. So, advantage number 1. Next thing before I go anywhere is I'm going to put in a dumping stockpile. I'm going to put the dumping stockpile probably up here for the moment. Oh, where do I... Yeah, I think I'll put it up here. Right where stuff is already laying. There we go. They're not going to need it. Alright, so where you guys are heading over here. So the first thing I'm going to want you to do, Dom, is go ahead and prioritize that steel. You, sir, are going to go grab the components. And while you're doing that, now that we've got all this set up, next thing I'm going to do is put in a solar panel. One of the earliest things I do. I'll put it right here. Yep. And then after that, I'm going to put in a battery. And I need to put that in underneath a cover, so I can put it here. Actually, no, I could put the battery over here if I wanted to, but I'm going to keep it inside. Even though it is ugly, we'll deal with it. We'll move it later. And then we're going to also build a heater I can put the heater over here. Excellent. Go, boys, go! Go, boys, go! I want to check something really quick. Okay. So there we go. You're going to head up. You're getting more steel. Yes, in fact, I'm going to have you haul that steel. Thank you. Dom, where are you going? You're going for your survival package. All right. Yeah, go ahead and eat it. Oh, there's some steel right there. Look at that. I missed all that. All right, now where are you going for? You're going to go haul steel? Excellent. Actually, you don't need to at the moment. Haul wood. And the reason I'm doing that is the next thing I'm going to do is I want to build up a couple of beds in here. As soon as they're done building that, I got sleeping spots for them, but I'm going to want them to create... oh, where are you going? Oh, survival meal. That is why I'm going to want you now to as soon as you're done, you're going to haul that. Finished. Drop that. Good. Finish that work. Yep, he's going to finish that up. Excellent. All right, so now that you're hauling 2, you're crazy, Nanette. Go grab 10. 2 is insufficient. And there's the battery. Oh, I'm just shy. Damn it. Yep, go ahead and haul this. And that's almost all the way back. Now we definitely want to go grab all the survival meals quickly. And if we don't, what's going to happen is the bears are going to get hungry and they're going to start eating all our food. Not cool. Aw, Bunny Rabbit went to bed. Really, Dom? Here, wait, before you go to bed, finish the heater. Now you can go to bed. Thank you. And I'm going to turn this down a bit. I mean, I don't really need it very warm, so I'm going to put it down to 60 degrees. And we'll see that this is going to warm up the inside nicely. That's going to give them the chance to at least avoid the I slept in the cold perk. Or debuff. Yeah, they're shared, they're hungry, there's all sorts of unhappy. So now let's do some basic stuff. I'm going to create a steel table in here. I'll put it down here. And I'm going to create a couple of chairs. Now how much is that's 60? That's 15. Well, I can't argue with the 15. Hold on, let's go back here. So we'll put in 2 of these. Let me sit at. And we're going to create 2 beds. 1, 2. So that'll be the wood. Did I make good ones? Pour. Oh, you bum. Masterwork. Nice. Sweet. Look at this. Beauty is 31. Comfort is 0.7, of course. This should be 0.7 as well. Nope, 0.43. The beauty on it is 3. Ugh. All right, wait. Where'd you guys go? Let's manage you a bit more. No, you're gonna haul that meal. Dom, you got to go over here and grab this meal way the heck up here in the corner. Where did it go? Where'd it go? Oh, did the bear eat it already? I'm gonna be so annoyed if the bear ate it already. Quick scanning. I thought it was over here. Maybe it was... Was it over here? I was certain it was on the edge of the map. Wait. I was positive it was up there. That is bizarre. Alright. Whatever. Now I don't have to worry about that being taken. And nope. Well, that's good. Done here. Maybe down at the bottom somewhere? Well, I feel like I'm doing one of those games where you've got to find the piece, the hidden item, and it's overlapping something crazy. I stumbled across it before. I know I did. What'd you do with the bear? Alright, Dom. That's the case. Yeah, you go ahead and hold those two. That'll at least get this food out of here. And, hunt that rabbit. In fact, there's 2 rabbits around here somewhere. Hunt them both. Not there. Where are you, rabbits? Alright, I'm gonna hunt. Oh, there it is. I'm gonna hunt that other rabbit too. That's gonna force the carnivores after me. Oh Christ, there's 3 of them. They're everywhere. Alright. Well, let's call that. I'll look around further for the meals, because I want to bring those meals in. And then once I've dealt with that, I'll come back. We'll deal with the next one. In the next episode, we'll see where we go. Right now, I think things went pretty well. We have 2 beds. Let's take a look at them. Shoddy. Of course it's shoddy. And poor. Jesus. Really? Man. Alright, so we're going to deconstruct one of these, and we're going to turn the other one into a medical spot. And, of course, Dom, who's too good for his own, too smart for his own good, is already in a case of major break. But we'll deal with him. He's insulted. What? Nanette, what'd you do? He's in a little pain. Shared, ate without a table, uncomfortable, in the darkness. Yep. Oh, yeah, right. In the darkness. Let's go give him furniture and a light. Put him one standing light in here. Put it next to the heater. And we can see we have positive growth in the battery, so we're in good shape. I think for the first day, our immediate needs of shelter and warmth are met. The next stage is going to be to start to get our research going so that we can get a... There. So that we can get... Nope, don't do that, actually. I want to put it down further. So that we can get our hydroponics up and running. Whee! Alright, thanks for joining Dextor Plays Rimworld Impossible out on the ice sheets. Bye. Thanks for watching another episode of Dextor Plays. Please leave a like or subscribe and post any tips or tricks down below.